Okay, now the question is, we've got list of headings. We also call it paragraph headings, right? Passage is labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that. And then we've got headings, around 8 headings, sometimes 11 headings, sometimes 9 headings. And we know 2 to 3 headings are extra. We do have extra headings as well, right? Now what to do? Okay, until you complete action plan. As I said before, for every type of questions, you should have action plan. All right. Now, action plan is, first of all, read the title. List of headings is usually the first question. First question of that section. For example, you get list of headings in section 2. So the first 5 questions of section 2 will be list of headings. They never give list of headings at the end or in the middle. So list of heading is the first type of questions in section 1, 2 or 3. Now first of all, you will read the title of the passage. You read the title of the passage, you are clear, title is about this thing, and if there is any subheading, read that also, that title, heading, subheading. Now after that, you will come to list of headings, right? There is a specific way of making headings. For example, in headings they use the word certain people. Certain people. Now try to understand the point. Certain people in the passage, they will use Canadian people. For Canadian, they will use certain people. In list of headings, they use the word different ways of doing it. Different ways of doing in list of heading. In the passage, they will say the first way is this, the second way is that, the third way is this, and all that. So when you read the heading, you have to interpret the heading. Like I read a heading, for example, present and past of England. Heading is present and past of England. Now I'm looking for a paragraph where they use past tense and present tense. Because the heading is present and past of England. So a paragraph with past tense and present tense will actually help me understand. So list of heading is quite systematic thing. After solving at least 15 to 20 list of headings type of questions, then you will understand इस तरह की heading मैंने पहले भी पढ़ी है, इस तरह की heading पहले भी आई थी, and all that. So after reading the title of the passage, it's a good idea to read the headings, and as you read, underline important words, and again visualization, imagine the heading and all that. Now when you come to the paragraph, important thing, for list of headings, in the paragraph you need to find one sentence which is called main idea of the paragraph. Main idea of the paragraph. Sometimes that main idea is in the first line. You read the first line, you say, oh, it's clear, right? So sometimes, not every time. Sometimes if paragraph starts with a general sentence, with a general statement, right? And then in the middle, they come to the main point. So there you will find clue for list of headings in the middle. And otherwise, like there was one gender training test, they started the whole paragraph, everything. At the end they said this was the main topic of her research. First they talked about research and all that, and heading was main aim of the work. So if it is narrative means they are explaining so many things, then you should see what is the conclusion of that. And if they start directly, then first sentence, otherwise the middle and the last one. And remember, for list of headings also, the good thing is you have to find one sentence in the passage. Just one sentence. That one sentence contains the main idea. So sometimes it's in the beginning, sometimes in the middle, sometimes at the end. So once you find it and you write, you select a heading, cross that heading from list of headings. Why? Otherwise you will read all the headings. How will you feel? You read all the headings and you select heading number 9. You come back and write heading number 9 and say, oh, I've used it already. Not like that, okay? So when you select a heading, just cross that heading and then go on. And again, after practice, now when today I solve any Ielts reading test and there is list of headings, I read the headings, I know this is past and present, I know this is about different ways, I know this heading is about this thing, like 3 different ways of living. There was a heading, 3 different ways of living. In the passage, they said, first of all, they live Secondly, and finally. Now, first of all, secondly, finally means three different ways of living. In the heading, you will find it. So, this is going to be done through practice. Let me tell you one thing clearly. In IELTS, we don't have any magic techniques. मैजिक टेक्निक मीन्स ये फॉर्मूला लगाओ, ना पैसेज पढ़ना है ना क्वेश्चन पढ़ने हैं, निकल जाओगे. ठीक है, देयर इजंट एनी मैजिक टेक्निक. IELTS is all about your English. IELTS is all about your understanding. So with that you can do that. Okay, all right.